So, I want to take a minute and talk Merle for a second. This is a non-Merle dog. This is a Merle boy. His boy, of course, is bad as hell. I mean, they all beautiful. This girl, she's just a try. See some of the marking, she's coming in nice. This girl loves to eat. So, when I was looking for a Merle to particularly breed Zara to, unfortunately, a lot of people, well, I'll put it like this. There's a bloodline. They think that there's this blood out there. That hey, this, that, such and such blood. You're like, nigga, calm down. No, it's not my first litter. This is not my first litter, actually. This is me getting back to the game because American bullies fucking suck. So, I actually took a break. It came back because nothing changed. If anything, it got worse. People stopped caring about the quality of the dog, the intent of the dog. They don't understand bloodlines because bloodlines don't exist. Bloodlines anymore. You used to have God-eat gray line. Some things that were done correctly. If you know anything about properly line breeding, wonder why no dog actually throws itself no more? You ever wonder why that? You're like, damn, that dog produced this and then it produced it 100 more times, 1,000 more times. Why haven't we seen the actual dogs get better? And we'll use Rocco as an example. Ain't no dog got, Rocco ain't outproduced himself. I can go down the line, but I'm not going to go there today. This is specifically to make sure people who are getting Merles, they have, real quick. This is a real quick thing that I'm actually going to take the dogs and put them in the, this light box I got, take some pictures and showcase that. But you cannot build a bloodline off of Merle because two Merles specifically will create deafness and blindness. Yeah, exactly, boss. Deafness and blindness. So when people say, hey, this, that, such and such blood, if it's Merle specifically, they are lying to you. Now, the challenge is this girl, mind you, she comes from Zara, same litter, brother, sister. I have to get her DNA tested to make sure she doesn't have a cryptic gene. Merle is a gene. It's not a phenotype. Okay? Pheno is what we see. Size, all this. We're like, hey, this is what the dog's going to look like based on what we see. This is what the dog is going potentially throw. But underneath it, we have to look under the hood and make sure that baby girl doesn't have Merle in her, because we could technically take her daughter or even her back to Earl if we so chose. But that's only if she doesn't carry the Merle gene. If anybody tells you that Merle is a line or a bloodline, they are lying to you. You cannot breed a Merle to Merle, therefore there's no bloodline to it. And to really be able to throw a dog or a dog better than, if done correctly, it needs 62.5% of the blood. Just so we're clear. Needs 62.5% of the original blood. So that's me, let's say, if I took Champ, which you guys don't know Champ, some people do know Champ. Champ, and then a daughter from Champ outcrossed, and then took a child from that, and then took a daughter from that litter back to Champ, which would be like his granddaughter. I would double up on his genes, how he looked. And, I'd have a lot of his blood. But guess what? The dog that come from Champ and his granddaughter would actually be the dog you want to use, because that dog's a dog that's going to throw consistency. Not Champ, not his son, that's 3 generations later, which means that's over 3 years of patience. So you have to drop these gems here every now and then. That's mine, by the way. Every now and then, so people know how to protect themselves, how to continue to protect the breed, how to continue to grow the breed and not get lost in the sauce of what's going on. Merle's a beautiful thing. I've always been a color person. Had to have a tri, had to have a red, had to have a blue fawn back in the day. I've had every color of pit bull, American bully you can think of. Blue fawn, blue, everything you can think of. I had to have it. I had them all, and I still got them all. So when I came back into the game, I wanted to basically jump back in and focus on what was selling, but even more importantly, see what I could produce and create, and take some time to invest in building out a gorgeous line, which we will do in the future. But I'm telling you now, the line, there'll be no Merle line of dogs that we build. We'll work through some Merles through our dogs and create some great structure, some great size, some beautiful dogs. All right, Mom, I'm going to take you in there in a second. Some beautiful dogs, but, again, Merle is not a bloodline, just so you know. Just so you know. It's not a bloodline. They got to use the bathroom. I'm going to take them back in here to Zara. This is just a light talk. I'm going to show you the pictures here in a second. Stay tuned.